Welcome. My name is Jeffrey, and I'm a designer at Slider.com, where we like to share free Google Slide themes and PowerPoint templates. So if you're looking for any of those, check out the site, see if there's something you can work with. So today, basically, I'll be showing you some master page basics. I'll show you how to edit the pages and how to apply them, and also how to edit the theme colors to sort of improve the workflow of creating a theme. So I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of copies of this. First, I want to check to see if they're all associated with the blank slide. So I'm going to click this blank to set this one to be blank so everything is gone. So I'm going to duplicate this a couple of times. So we'll go back and you want to go to View, select a slide, go to View, go to Master, maybe you don't have to select it, and delete all the slides, all the layouts, that you don't need. So I'm going to delete all of these because I'm not using them. And then I'll also delete all this information because I don't need it. So you'll see that all these are yellow for a reason, and it's because all these slides over here are using this layout, this blank layout. I don't need to see that. I don't know what this is talking. So that means that I can't delete it. You can't delete it, first of all, because there's only one left, but you also can't delete it because they're all linked to it. So I'm going to create 3 new layouts so I can show you 3 layouts, pretty much. And I'm also going to change the name to Simple Light. To do that, what you have to do is select the master slide, the true master, as most would say, and rename it here at the top. I'm going to name this something cool theme, very original, right? And then that changes the name for all of these. This name over here, but it doesn't change the sort of sub name. Using my words. And to do that, all you have to do is click one of these, change the name. This is going to be the left side of the layout, so I'm going to call it left. And guess what? I'm going to call this one right. And then I'll call this one gray box, because I'm going to add a gray box to that one. So a couple of big things that you want to know about the master slides is, or master layouts, is that you can add numbers to the side, right? And to do that, all you have to do is hit this slide numbers right here. So I'm going to skip title slides because you don't really need that to be on there. So I'm going to hit apply to apply it to all the slides, and not just the one that I have, this one right here. And it's going to add a number right there. You see that? It's a number. And that shows up right there. It's pretty cool. And since it's basically a placeholder, it changes automatically. Saves you a lot of time, right? So we're going to go back to the master page. And we're gonna, you can move this, by the way. I'm gonna set this, I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna select it all and center it so it looks a little bit better. And you know me, I am a Proxima Nova, guys. I'm gonna change that. Oops, you gotta select the whole thing, right? And this last one doesn't even need it because I'm gonna have a gray box. So images or slides where you have some big gray box, sometimes they don't have page numbers at the bottom, and this is going to be one of those examples. I'm not going to have a page number, but okay, back at it again. Alright, so show you a couple of, obviously if you want to have it on the opposite side, all you have to do, right? So right now it's on the right side. Well, it should be on the left side. I'm going to drag it over. that's gonna be on the left side. And then I'm gonna copy that, paste that right there. Boom, that's done. And you'll see that it's all on the same slide, or same layout, but you can change that. I'm gonna change this one to right. I'm gonna change this one, well, it's already to left, and I'll change this one to the gray box. And you can't move it, by the way, once you have something right there. So that's why it's important to make sure that whatever element that you're adding is not taken away from the information. So, for example, if I had text that said, you know, hello, and it was in gray, right? So you can't see it. You just have to be cautious of where you're keeping these, because it could affect the type, but it's very easy to change. So don't worry too much about that. Make this big. Hello. Okay. Probably just center it. Okay. And you can add all kinds of things. If you just wanted to make these pages a little bit different, I might add something that looks like this, and then automatically switches right there really quickly. And then also wanted to have, I actually have this one here. So I'm going to bring it down, Command on the Mac, and press the down button to bring everything down to the layer below. Little hotkey tip right there. I'm gonna copy this side, and then this one I'm not gonna have it exactly on here. I might have it like here or something. And you see how it changes really quickly. I mean, you can make a bunch of slides just like this. I can make 100 slides like this. Whatever you want to do, the possibilities are absolutely endless. It's amazing. So now the last thing I'm going to show you guys is how to edit the colors. So we're going to go back to this master page slide, to our cool theme, and then right here at the top you'll see a colors tab. It's a little like a color palette, and when you hover over it, it says theme colors, and the name's already been changed to cool theme, so that's really awesome. And you see here all the default colors that already come with the theme, and these ones were set to simple light. If you switch to other themes or something happens, it's definitely going to switch and update to all this, but you want to pick from the selection based on whatever the name that you originally started from. So I'm going to call this one up. I'm going to change it to, it's like a red berry. Nice. Now I'm going to change this one, this black color, to greenish color, and this accent, this last accent, to like a purple. Now, why is this useful? So if you go back to, you can either do this with in this outside of the master page, or you can do it within it. So I'm gonna edit that, and then maybe add this. So to access your theme colors, just hit the paint bucket right up top of you here, and you will see, boom, 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 the colors really quickly. These are the 3 colors that we set. I'm going to change this to this red berry, and then I'll change this to this green, and then I'll select this one and then change it to this like purplish color. So then we're going to go back to our master page, and I'm also going to change this to, we'll just match it. Oh no, let's switch things up. So I'll change it to that green, and then I'll change this to purplish, and I'll change this gray box into, what color is that? Did I skip a color? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Let's skip this color. Boom. So that changes really quickly. Changes to white. It's easier to see. So we're gonna go back, open up our theme colors again, and the reason why you want to have all these colors, if you want to change colors really quickly, set to these specific colors, is because then you can change them really quickly. So now this accent, this red berry that I want to change really quickly, I don't want it to be red berry anymore. I want it to be this blue. It's like a slider blue, basically. And now it changes all the colors really quickly. And then I'm gonna go to this green. I want to change it to like a gray. It's gonna change all those colors at once. And then I'm gonna go to this purple. And I'm also gonna change it to like an orange. And just like that, it changes all your colors very quickly. You know, you can edit them whenever you want. Nothing is lost, and you can get a bunch of different versions very quickly. So if you had 3 of these and you wanted to change them really quickly, so you want to show your options to your client or something, you could just pick you could pick this, change this god-awful color, and then pick this color right here, and then pick this color right here. Yeah, that's almost a little bit lighter. So now I want to show, actually what you can do, if you don't want to have a bunch of these, I'm just going to go and delete these. So I have this, you're talking to your client, you have this one particular slide, and you don't want to go back and change. Maybe you have a bunch of elements. All you have to do, just go to accent 4. And then now, you can give your client a bunch of different colors. I mean, it changes so quickly. Look at that, amazing. Boom, and even white, wood, black. So basically the colors, theme colors, are very important if you have to make a bunch of edits. The master page is also very important if you have to make a bunch of edits and for creating your actual layouts and also for renaming your theme. The last thing that's super important is naming them the proper name so that they're very easy to use, because they're going to show up right here. And you don't want to be confusing everyone by calling this not the gray box, by calling it like final. That's not going to work. So make sure you name them the right name, and make sure you use your theme colors to sort of improve the workflow that you'll have. And that's it. I hope you learned something from this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know if it was helpful. If it wasn't, I'll be more than happy to make better videos. If you have any questions about Google Slides, make sure you message me, comment, or email me. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks.